With the NBA playoffs starting Monday afternoon, I thought it'd be a great time to talk about a team that I don't think is getting enough recognition. That team is the Oklahoma City Thunder. Real quick though, before I get into the video, I want to ask everybody who enjoys our content to hit the subscribe button since we're trying to hit our goal of 500 subscribers by the middle of September and would really appreciate it. Also, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button as it helps the video do better. But with that out of the way, let's get into the video. With the NBA playoff matchup set, we know the 5th seed Thunder will take on the 4th seeded Rockets. But before I talk about that, I want to briefly go over the regular season so far for the Thunder. Going into the season, Oklahoma City was given just a 0.2% chance of making the playoffs via ESPN. And to start the season, it didn't look like they were wrong. Going into December, the Thunder held the 9th seed in the West. But that all changed December 6 of 2019 when Steven Adams made a full court pass to Dennis Schroeder to send the game into overtime against the Minnesota Timberwolves, where the Thunder would later win 139 to 127.
So Adams launches it to Schroeder. Schroeder catches and scores!
After that day, the Thunder will go on to hold the 3rd best record in the NBA over that span, led by the heroics of veteran Chris Paul, sophomore Gilgeous-Alexander, and veteran Gilgeous-Alexander. First, let's go over Chris Paul. This season, he is averaging 17.5 points, 5 rebounds, and just under 7 assists per game. He's doing this on really good shooting splits of 49% from the field, 36% from the 3-point line, 90% from the free throw line, and a true shooting percentage of 61%. These numbers aren't anything ridiculous, but Chris Paul's impact is more than just numbers on this team. There's a reason he's in the race for most valuable player. The next player I'd like to go over is Gilgeous-Alexander. The sophomore has broken out big time this year, averaging 19 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists per game. His breakout definitely has something to do with playing alongside Chris Paul. He's also very versatile as he's kind of positionless. At 6'5", he's been able to play the 1 through the 3 all season long. I also want to go over Danilo Gallinari. This season, Gallo is averaging just around 19 points per game, 5 rebounds, and splits of 44, 40, and 89. He also has a true shooting percentage of 61%. The next player I really want to go over is Dennis Schroeder. Schroeder is almost guaranteed to win the 6th Man of the Year award, and he's been a huge piece for this team coming off the bench. He's putting up just around 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists per game on splits of 47, 38, and 84 with a true shooting percentage of 57%. Some other key players that are worth noting are Steven Adams, Lou Dort, Terrence Ferguson, and Darius Bazley. To wrap up the regular season, let me go over some key wins they had this year. The big ones that come to mind are the wins against the Lakers, Nuggets, Jazz, and the Rockets. But now let's get into their playoff matchup against the Rockets since it's a very interesting series. For starters, Russell Westbrook will miss Game 1 and potentially 2 and 3 due to a right quad injury. It's also got a lot of story to it, as Russell Westbrook and Chris Paul were traded for each other in last year's offseason. I also feel like these two teams have always had a little bit of a rivalry over the years. What I find really weird though is why the Rockets are almost clear-cut favorites to win for some reason. This season, the Thunder led the season series 2-1 and even beat them by 21 in Russ's first game back in OKC. They also have the same regular season record at 44-28, even with the Thunder having that very slow start to the season. The Thunder have also seen the emergence of rookie Darius Bazley, who is averaging 21 points per game over his last 6 games. With Russell Westbrook potentially missing games, I personally have the Thunder winning in 6. But the real question is, what happens after the first round? They have a very tough road ahead. Between having to face a 1-seed Lakers or the now healthy Blazers, these are 2 series that I could see the Thunder losing. The West Finals is where I see easing up for them. Yes, obviously no one wants to see the Clippers in a playoff series, but outside of them, I don't think any other team in the other bracket would be able to beat this team in a 7-game series. So to end things off, in my opinion, I think the Thunder will end up losing in the second round to the Lakers in a tough series, but will definitely have the team to make a run. Let me know down below your thoughts on this team, and with that out of the way, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.